God, what a time to be alive. This is amazing. Hello everyone, welcome to Tigger Life. You may recognise this spot from the original Discovery video that we did. We're back in sunny Cornwall. Okay, so you may recognise the car as well, although there is a difference. Yes, it is a new Discovery. The only difference is the wheels. On the other car it had black wheels, didn't it? And also, I have to say, I'm gutted. This one hasn't got a heated steering wheel. Honestly, I despair. Who specs up a car nowadays with no heated steering wheel? And also coming into the winter as well, I'm going to be freezing. But anyway, you know, it's a beautiful car, isn't it? So I'm not complaining, or I shouldn't complain. So what we're going to do today, it's not actually a car review. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to one of my favourite roads in the whole country. Maybe in the whole of Europe, if I'm honest. The views are absolutely spectacular, and I'm hoping it stays sunny, because when it is sunny, the view's just absolutely breathtaking. It really is. It's one of the best views around that I've ever seen. So you may think that I'm a little overdressed for the summer. It's not the summer now, it's the autumn. Leaves are on the ground, and you know, you don't come to Cornwall and expect wall-to-wall sunshine all the time, do you? It's been hammering it down this morning. So I've put a coat on because once bitten, twice shy. I've been out in these conditions before and been caught in a shower and been absolutely soaked. So there we go. I actually think my new car is stuck in off-road mode because I can't get it down to the normal driving position. That wasn't like that last night, so I'm hoping it resets itself. But hey, I've had 10, maybe 12 JLR products over the last 7 or 8 years, and I haven't had one fault. So if that's the one little issue that I'm going to experience, then I'm not complaining. But look at it in off-road mode, it's huge, isn't it? The ground clearance is epic. Anyway, the only one thing that I will mention, because I don't think I mentioned it previously, was really how comfortable these seats are. So there's so much adjustability in these seats. So what I'll do is, on the way to our favourite driving road, I'll just talk you through all of the different positions that you can put them in. Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, look at the state of this. So I had the car cleaned twice before I came down here, and to be honest, I don't know why I bothered, because there's just absolutely no point in trying to keep a clean car when you come into Cornwall at this time of year. In fact, in any time of year, because as soon as you have just the slightest little bit of rain, that's it, it's filthy, especially when you're driving these really, really tight roads. But hey, you know, it's a small price to pay when you come into a place that's so beautiful. It did actually say back there that this road's closed, so I'm kind of chancing my arm here. I hope we can get through. I'll be ever so disappointed. I've been looking forward to doing this video for you for for months and months now. Oh no, we're not going to get through. Okay, well, all roads lead to Rome. Let's try another way. I mentioned earlier on about how comfortable these things are when you're driving, so it just suddenly dawned on me last night on the way down from Warwickshire to Cornwall that just how comfortable these seats are. So I was ever so tired. I'd had a full day at work, so I started work at 8 in the morning, finished at, well, I didn't finish at 6, I left at 5 because I went home an hour early because of the drive. And the adjustability of the seats, you can get them into so many different positions. Honestly, it's brilliant. So the base goes up and down at the front and also up and down at the back. Just bear with me. There we go. So the seat bases, they go up and down at the front, up and down at the back. And then the backrest goes forwards and backwards, obviously. You've then got your lumbar support. You then also have the side bolsters, which you can really squeeze in to hold you if you're going to be doing some hard cornering, which, to be honest, you're not really going to in a Discovery, are you? Let's face it. And then also I found on the backrest button that if you press that, or if you pull it up and down, I'm not sure if you can see in the video, the headrests also go up and down. And then you can pull the headrest forward and backwards. But then there's also this lovely, we've stopped now, this lovely cushion that you can push in and out and mould it around your head. It's so comfy. So I had it in such a position that all the way down I had my head and my neck supported. I was just in the right position. It was fantastic. Yeah, ever so comfortable. On a daily basis, I do spend so much time thinking to myself about what different videos that I can bring for you. And I've got some really exciting videos in the pipeline. So obviously this is one of my favourite roads that we're heading to, albeit with a slight diversion because one of the roads are closed. But fortunately, I don't think the coast road will be closed. I've actually spoken to somebody and I'm so excited for this. I'm going to be able to get my hands on a Defender Octa. So I'll be able to bring you a video on that. That's going to be super exciting. But then also one of the big ones for me, for years and years, I've just pined after a Jaguar F-Type. I've only driven, I would say, 3 or 4 on the road. And I haven't actually had one that I've lived with for a long time. It's only been for an hour here or there. So I've always toyed with the idea of buying one. And I have to say, I think it's getting pretty close. Just imagine the amount of videos and road trips that I'll be able to bring videos of for you if I did do that. That's so exciting for me. So watch this space. Definitely a Defender Octa's coming, but maybe a Jaguar F-Type pretty soon. Here we are. This is where we were supposed to come out. So 360 camera look to the right just now. Boom, that's where we were supposed to come out. So here we go. This is actually the start of the road that I was on about. So here's one of the viewing spots just to the right now. What we'll do when we come back, we'll see if we can pull over. Hopefully these grey clouds will have gone then. So the road, if anybody is interested, if you wanted to come and drive it for yourself, it's the coast road that runs from Porthcothan Bay all the way to Newquay, and it's spectacular. You go through some beautiful little villages, there's lots of ups and downs, there's actually some hairpin turns as well, which are quite hairy. You've got to take them really slowly, but it's just a beautiful road, it really is. I'd love to drive it in an F-Type, that'd be epic. But even in a car of this size, it's just nice to just cruise, stick to 40 mile an hour and just soak up the beautiful scenery. Just look at this, how spectacular is that? To be honest, even in the rain it's pretty. It wouldn't be if you were walking in it, but passing through in a car, it's still beautiful. Actually puts a different aspect on it with it raining and being sunny at the same time. Right, I think we're going to be lucky because this is my favourite view now coming up over here, and it does look like the weather's passed and the sun's come out, so the gods are with us and we're going to get to see it in all its glory. Just look at that. Oh my God. I've come up and down here hundreds of times and I always just have to slow down and just look at it. Right guys, we've pulled over to have a look at this view because the sun's out and it's, you know, it just deserves for you guys to see it. So I hope the sound's okay because it's quite windy, but this isn't about the sound, this is about the view. Let me just get to a higher point. God, what a time to be alive. This is amazing. The great thing about Cornwall is it's roads like this, and just if you don't actually know where you're going, you just find these beautiful little places. Sometimes we're a little bit guilty of sticking to the main roads, so with Cornwall you could just get onto the A30, which is the main dual carriageway. It's almost like a motorway, albeit with 2 lanes, but it takes you all the way through Cornwall, and if you stick to it from top to bottom, yeah, okay, you'd do it in an hour and a half, but you miss all of this beautiful stuff. You don't really get to see any of the coast, the beautiful scenery. Yes, it's still there, but because it's such a fast road, You're not really taking it in. And these roads, just for me, what Cornwall is all about. And you just find these little spaces or places. There's a beautiful place back there that does coffee. It's really nice. And we're actually going for breakfast to the farm tomorrow morning. There's a little local farm, so I'll take some video footage of that for you as well. But yeah, it's gorgeous. If you've never been to Cornwall, well, what have you been doing? You've just got to get down here and have a look around. It's brilliant. Look at the colour of the water. You could be in Jamaica, you could be anywhere over in the Caribbean. Colour's beautiful. Right, so we've pulled over for a little pit stop. You'll probably get to know over the years, if you start watching my videos, I do love a good espresso. So, okay, it's not really the nicest scenery for our pit stop. It's just a garage forecourt at the local Shell petrol station in Newquay. But let's have a go at this espresso. Not bad, to be honest. I've had worse. Costa's nicer, and a few of the smaller places around here, they do much nicer coffee, but for an espresso from a garage, yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, supercharged with an espresso, well, a double espresso, so we're going to be super bouncy. Enough of me talking, let's get back to that coast road and go back the other way. And if you remember that I mentioned the little viewing point that was on the right hand side, it's going to be on our left on the way back, obviously. I'll see if there's a space and we can pull over there. Hopefully we'll be lucky, given the time of year. There shouldn't be as many tourists around, but it's usually absolutely rammed, so let's just go and have a look anyway. You don't often get some funny looks from people when you're driving through little towns or the city and they spot the cameras. God, what an awkward driveway to get out of and into, obviously. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, here comes the moment of truth. Are we going to get a parking space on the viewing spot? Oh my God, I think we're in luck. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to come out, do you? Come on in. Hey. Here we are back at Wicked Tangle, aka Tigger's Cornwall base. Thank you for watching all the way through the video. It's a long one today, but well worth it because some great roads out there, isn't there? You'll be pleased to know that the car did sort itself out. It's obviously just a software issue with the suspension compressor. They're just big computers on wheels nowadays, aren't they? But yeah, that's all sorted. Anyway, like I say, thank you so much for watching all the way through the video. And as always, be good to one another and love life. And at the end of the day, why wouldn't you when you've got all of this beauty on your doorstep? Always be good to animals. Enjoy the rest of your day.